Just did not decide to work. So hopefully we got some up. There we go. Hopefully we're coming back. Hopefully you'll be back here for part 3. It's one of those 3-parters today, podcast, live stream thing on there too. So we'll still go for 20 more minutes. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but this is the life as a live streamer on YouTube here. So I was thinking about doing like a live stream Twitch thing, because I have, Twitch at the PT channel. And I was like, I was thinking I'll play some Fortnite, and I'll talk about some spoilers, and I'll talk about it that way, and I'll go that way. So it's like, it's just one of those crazy things where I don't know if I just go through Twitch, that would be pretty cool to do instead of that. But we are at the PT channel on Twitch, so give us a follow on there for sure. I've been playing more Fortnite recently because it's a good, easy game to stream, and it's pretty fun, and it's open world, and it's just a fun thing to do and have some fun with it too. So hopefully you guys will be there too. So previously, before I got cut off, let me see. Jonathan Lloyd asks, who do you think gets Dwight's comic death? That's a good one. I don't know. I mean, the comic is the comic and the show is the show. And if this tells you anything, the Whisperer of War knows anything, that you can have, the only thing that can be done on the show is that we might not get those comic deaths. We might not have the comic death of Andrea, the comic death of, Ezekiel, of Rosita, of Father Gabriel, of big things like that. We may not have any of that stuff too. So I don't know if the video is working all right. We might be lagging with the video, the audio, but my audio speed, my upload speed is better. So if we have a podcast right now, we still got the podcast. We'll be going the podcast for 17 more minutes on there too. So what was the question about that too? Timothy Fairley says, what is Twitch, by the way? Twitch is a streaming service that is, I guess you don't have to be gaming, but it's through Amazon. It's Amazon's streaming service, I believe. It's Twitch Prime. Oh my goodness. Lost the connection again. My internet went down on me. Let's see. So I think we're coming back. I think it's still good. But man, this is technical difficulties. Last time it was going through, but it was only a podcast. And last time it was this. So hopefully you guys can see it and can hear me on there as well too. So Timothy says, Maggie will get Dwight's comic death. Well, why would you bring Maggie back to kill her off in one season, basically? It's an extended season, but it doesn't make sense to me. I think the best proponents of that are, the people that make the most sense to have that. So if you don't know, Comic Dwight goes to the Commonwealth, and he has the idea of taking over the Commonwealth. Rick takes out Comic Dwight. Well, Comic Rick takes out Comic Dwight. So let's just say Rick takes out Dwight, and Rick shows his allegiance to the Miltons. So who's going to take out Dwight? Would it be Daryl? Takes out Negan? Would it be Ezekiel? I don't know who's going to get that death. If there is a comic Dwight death, if there's a comic Rick death, if there's some other connecting points there, I don't know. So, not sure. Yeah, Corey, thanks, bro. I know the channel's in and out. I don't know what to do about it. I've been in and out myself, but I'm going to go for 15 more minutes, and then I will be done either way, because I hate it when stuff does not work right. All I'm trying to do is to talk for an hour on YouTube, and it's a problem. So when YouTube comes up and it's like, how is this working out? It's crap. It doesn't work. But that's the way it goes sometimes when you do stuff on streaming. The streaming stuff is definitely not worked out, right? I have streaming stuff, got Amazon and Netflix and a couple things like that. It's so crazy when stuff doesn't work right. This streaming stuff, I think, is years away from being perfected, if it'll ever be perfected, right? The internet, 5G and this G and that thing here and this. It's just stuff is spotty. Stuff doesn't work. Stuff does the thing on there too. So yeah, Timothy, check us out. I do more of the streaming stuff. I do Fortnite, but I don't really use a headset, and I don't set up my camera on my PlayStation. So I could do the headset and talk while I do it. Maybe see some of the different, audio stuff on there. Do it that way. It'll be pretty cool. But thank you guys for being here, the people that have stayed around and stuck around for part 3 of my live streams. So let's just recap it. So we'll do a last 15 minutes. So Zero Player 097 says Alden will take his death. That could, I don't know. I want to see what they want to do, what they're going to build for it. It could easily happen. It could easily not happen as well too. So tonight, preview special, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on AMC. Could happen there too. So Timothy says, okay, Negan sounds about right. Because I think Negan would want to take over the Commonwealth kind of thing. And be like, this could be that. But then it seems out of character the way Negan is right now. So I don't know. It just, I don't want them to fit stuff in because it happened on the comic. The comic is the basis for things, but the show needs to be what it is. So much stuff has happened from the show. Michonne's gone. Rick's gone. Carl's gone. Maggie went away, came back, different kind of character. Carol, different kind of character. Morgan's on Fear of the Walking Dead. Daryl doesn't even exist in the comic. Dwight's not gone. So it's like so many characters aren't even there. So there's no possibility for it. Ezekiel's still alive. Yumiko's probably going to get the Michonne stuff there too. So it's pretty cool too. So Jeannie says, my niece is on Twitch. Cool. If she can give us a follow, that's pretty cool too. So, yeah. So, yeah, thank you, Rob K, for cleaning it up like that. If it gets something like that, just leave it up there, and I'll block that person if they're going to post stuff like that, too. There's no reason for people to come in here and say that, but, you know, people come in, cause problems on there as well. So we see what we do. So thank you guys for being a part of it. So tonight, 8 o'clock, get your TiVos ready or your your DVRs ready. It's funny because I talked to my dad, right? And I'm like, you want to record this? You want to do that? And he goes, yeah, I taped it. That's just the old school way when you have to put a tape in and recorded something with a blank tape, blank VHS tape, but it's just recording something. My dad, like, I taped it. I taped that show. I taped The Walking Dead, and I did it. It's like, you recorded it. He's like, oh, yeah, I recorded it. It's just funny because my dad's 70 years old, so he's still with technology, but he struggles a little bit too. So tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, on AMC, the Talking Dead episode about The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, World Beyond, a bunch of good stuff on there. Hopefully they give some information, some clips, some information that we're dying to see. It's a preview special. Next week, Walking Dead, Season 10, Episode 16, followed by World Beyond, Season 1, Episode 1, the premiere pilot episode. Then we got Talking Dead after that. Following week, hopefully I'm guessing World Beyond and Fear the Walking Dead. It may be Fear the Walking Dead and then World Beyond and then Talking Dead is what they're going to do. I'm interested to see if, you know, World Beyond stays at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or what it's going to be, how they're going to be where it goes too. So Lincoln K asks, why would Negan take over the Commonwealth? I don't know, because why would Dwight want to do that too, right? Dwight wanted to take over things. Did it seem out of character? It could make sense. Would it be there? I mean, I just don't know who's going to want to take over the Commonwealth. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I could see it not happening at all, but there's got to be some big impactful things that happen there. Are the Miltons going to be the same? Is it going to be, you know, Peter Milton instead of Pam Milton? Is it going to be a reversed, you know, a male versus a woman on there? So it's different to see how it could be, you know. But if you know about the potential spoilers, you know that we're not going to lose that many people potentially in the season 10 finale. We're going to lose Beatrice, which we kind of known for like about a year now that was a potential. Also Beta. Beta's not going to make it to season 11, which I would have thought would have been good for the, you know, the threat of the Whisperers still being around. I don't know if the Whisperers fall. So it should be interesting if you know the potential spoilers, because Negan is technically the new Alpha. But if Lydia has the Alpha mask, then the Alpha mask could be thought of as being, the Whisperers could see Lydia as the new Alpha. But Lydia throws the mask over the cliff. All the walkers fall into the cliff, into the water, or wherever they're going, fall to their death. The Whisperers, we don't know what happens to them, if they all go away or not, but I would assume that threat goes away, especially if Beta. They have no Alpha, they have no Beta, they have no Gamma. The Whisperers go away. There should be nice moments with Maggie and Judith, Carol and Daryl, Carol and Lydia, Negan and Lydia. There should be a bunch of nice moments. But we're not going to lose Father Gabriel or Rosita or Jerry or Negan or Carol or Daryl or anybody, right? Thank goodness they did tell us that Carol and Daryl are going to get a spinoff, because we know that they're safe, right? Because if they're going to have a spinoff, How could they? Well, how could they die before the spinoff? It doesn't fit, right? So Mark asks, who is ready for all the cliffhangers? Well, I guess it's a cliffhanger when it ends and you're like, the Commonwealth. We're going to see some Commonwealth soldiers. And then I believe that's the way the episode ends. No Stephanie, which I didn't believe we would see her. We'll see some stuff set up. They're going to hopefully start filming the 6 extra episodes for season 10 pretty soon. We know that we know that Daryl's going to be in it and Maggie's going to be in it, but I could see Carol, Negan, Alexandria potentially, Hilltop rebuilding, Oceanside for sure. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to see Connie. I know a lot of people are worried about Connie. Is she alive? Is she a walker? Are we going to see her? Virgil comes to save the day on a horse, evidently. Virgil, Connie, they reunited. And I guess Connie was walking among the walkers and the whispers, went somewhere on her own. She's exhausted. She's, laying down in the mud and the muck, and she's okay. Father Gabriel is saved by the masked fighter, masked ninja, and from what I'm reading, they have the idea of it being that Maggie refers to the masked person as a he. He's with me. If it was a she or a female, she would say she's with me. Or is it the ominous he? He's with me, or that person's with me, so it's a he. I don't know. So are they with me? So we'll have to see how it goes down. But if they say it's a he, but the person isn't unmasked, so we're not sure. Rebecca R. says, hi from Germany. Really like your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Rebecca R. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I truly appreciate it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. That really bothers me when we have technical difficulties because we're like, I just want to talk for an hour on YouTube, for a straight hour. Can it work, right? Thank you, Nina Ray, all day. $2.99 super chat. Appreciate it. No question or anything, Nina. Just giving me a super chat or the channel a super chat. Appreciate it. That really helps out. But even the smallest donation, if it's a super chat or Patreon member or picking up a book or checking out some different things that come back to the channel, it helps the channel out. And that's ultimately what we want to do. We want to make awesome videos for this channel, mostly about The Walking Dead, but about different shows, movies, different things, right? I would love to be able to make this channel last as long as The Walking Dead exists, let alone after The Walking Dead. If we can still talk about the Carol and Daryl show, Tales of the Walking Dead, maybe my Fight for Us series, maybe for different things there too. So pretty cool. Rico, how and where will Maggie meet/save our people? Well, I don't know. We haven't seen the episode, but from what I'm gathering is that we don't know. We see her come into the hospital and save Father Gabriel. And we think Father Gabriel is going to get taken out, and then the Whisperers are taken out by the masked fighter, and they refer to it as like a Blade type moment. Blade, the Marvel Daywalker, Blade, which I think they're making a new one, which is pretty cool. I love the Wesley Snipes movies. The first 2 movies were good. The third one was really terrible. But we got a lot of stuff going on for that. My book series, I know some people like the book series and they love the book series. So my book series, I have 4 chapters left to finish. I got my proof coming this week. Then I'm going to send it back to my publisher. I'm going to make the Kindle version when it's all done, and then it should be up and ready for purchase in paperback and digital format on Kindle. I would say like early next week, give it a week, maybe middle of next week. So that would be pretty cool to see, what happens with the book series. Book 13, Reckoning, will be out ahead of schedule because it looks to be out, I said the middle of October, but a little before that. I'll let you guys know in a video. I'll post it on my Instagram, have it all in there too. Hopefully you guys will check out the video tonight of the preview special. Hopefully we'll get some different things. Hopefully you guys saw the different clips going around about Fear the Walking Dead and see the different things. And they kind of highlighted some stuff that I'll make in a couple of videos. I got a video coming out tomorrow that I'm going to post about the 3 regions of CRM, 3 different shows, 3 regions, my theory on that for sure. And I don't like, complaining about other shows, and I lost my connection again. My internet, hopefully it will come back. hopefully we can wrap up this last 4 or 5 minute thing, and I think we should be okay. Sorry, I lost the the connection, but hopefully I'm back. But there's been a lot of channels still, and they love to do that. They love to post something that says confirmed, and I don't watch their videos, so I don't know, but a lot of people are showing me stuff and they're saying, well, is it confirmed? Is that confirmed? Or they're saying it's confirmed, but then it seems like it's more of a theory, so it can't be. I guess some things are confirmed in it, but it's painting the picture that they have confirmed information to see this video on it. But I don't like to mislead people. I don't like to, because I don't like to click on a video or a link or something and it's not there what I'm looking for. Like what is this? It's tricking me. It's trick bait. It's something that you're like, okay, do this, do that. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I want to be, forthcoming and real and honest and have this stuff for sure. But I don't know, Freako Rico, how it's going to go down with Maggie, but I think there seems The Walking Dead does do some things sometimes where stuff happens where it's like, well, like look at the end of season 10, episode 15. Alden and Aaron were surrounded by whispers. And then in the one clip for season 10, episode 16, they're just running in the woods and they're fighting and they're doing this and they're slamming a whisper and this. And then they see the masked fighter and like, whoa, well, how did they get away? I don't know. Right. And Maggie, we saw in the one thing where she's looking at the notes from Carol and she's coming back. I'm not sure how she gets there. She comes there. She saves the day. She gets in the hospital. How does she get in there, right? How does she get in there with all these walkers? There's so many walkers surrounding the hospital. How does she just get in there? She doesn't have a walker skin mask. Did all the walkers just go away following the wagon? So I don't know. But the idea that Daryl, this will be the last thing I talk about. Dan Walsh says, you are the best Walking Dead person. You should have your own part in the show, 100K. That'd be pretty cool to be a part of it. I just some way to be there too. But, I've had enough, information that I kind of feel like part of it and seen some of the filming stuff. But, I never got a chance to go on set. Everything would be pretty cool stuff. So, but yeah, I'm just reading some of the live chats. And it's just crazy, right? We're wrapping up the thing and it's working okay now. We had some technical difficulties here and there. It's just crazy for it. But thank you to the, super chatter from before. I appreciate that. So tonight, preview special. Next week, we'll be back to see the episode. Well, we'll be able to talk about the episode, the preview of it and stuff. Hopefully tonight we get some stuff. Next week is the episode airs. Before that, Thursday, Friday, AMC premiere. I'll be doing my review, talking about some things, breaking stuff down. We're going to talk about The World Beyond, guys. Hopefully you guys check that out. We'll talk about The Walking Dead, World Beyond, and Fear the Walking Dead, how stuff connects. Hopefully you saw my different theory about Dr. Bennett, Cure Theory, New York, Omaha to New York, Stand By Me style Walking Dead with the kids going to New York. Pennsylvania is where I think Rick is. Hopefully you guys checked out my different videos. You're a subscriber. Thank you to the 15 likes here. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties on there too. So we had 3 different files. The first one is on a half hour. Second one is way shorter, and this one's about 20 minutes. So I apologize for that. Ryan Stewart says, question, who do you think will play Mercer? I don't think it's going to be The Rock. I don't think it's going to be anybody like that. I personally think it's going to be a no-name character. Like so many people that have been cast on The Walking Dead have been smaller actors or different actors from different things that aren't big-name actors. For sure, and then they become bigger actors because of The Walking Dead. Like so many people have been like had a thing after the show, a career after the show, and they've done big things. So I love that about the Walking Dead universe where so many people have kind of different things. Jeannie says, I'm going to play Mercer. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So the Mercer casting should be a good one, but I think they do a great job with casting. I can't remember ever being like, wow, that was poorly cast. I think they've done a great job with every actor that's been cast in their role. I think they've played the roles to a T, whether it's Gregory, who's been terrible. Xander Berkeley was great at that. We didn't like him, and we're not supposed to. I think all the actors have been cast perfectly, and I think that'll continue into the last and final season of The Walking Dead, season 11. So, but again, we have so much stuff to talk about. Fear the Walking Dead, World Beyond, Tales of the Walking Dead when it comes on, the Rick movies whenever they start filming, and then the final season of The Walking Dead, which is 24 episodes. That's a lot. 24 episodes, that's like 2 seasons of another thing. So it's basically 11th final season, but it's like 2 more seasons. I mean, come on, right? So thank you guys for being here. I truly appreciate it. Sorry again for the technical difficulties. It was a little better with the new studio, but we got dropped a couple times with that. But thank you guys. I truly appreciate it. I'll be back next Sunday for talking about the episode and everything that way too. So thank you guys. And remember guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, blocking out the haters, and doing what you love. But stay